What is up? All right. Well, we got from 171 last night down to 90. So not quite half, but still not too shabby. Today, the goal is get everything else that is due today or previous and all the postcards at the door. So, I'm going to start off with the postcards. I'm not going to do a show and tell on the postcards, just going to ship them. Figure would take forever to show you all the postcards sold, honestly. And by and large, it was a lot in the like $3 to $10 range. Nothing like super spectacular for the most part. There was a couple, but I'll maybe share those as we go. All right. How's everyone's sales been? Up, down, round and round? Good, bad, turds? You tell me. I don't know. I'm probably going to need some more of these soon. And I need to grab some more stiffness. Okay, there. Back to Death Wish. Right. I've been slowly, sort of, kind of, not fully, but a little bit, catching up on some of my YouTube reseller content watching. Nothing really spectacular that I saw. Saw a Commonwealth picker got suspended from the eBays. That's kind of funny. Saw Tim over the years, his thing on why he hasn't been putting out content, which honestly, like, I thought that video was awesome. It is not often resellers give a true account of mental health in reselling and what that looks like. All too often gets used as an afterthought or even a novelty, a joke. ADH Dave. But thought that video was good. If you haven't seen it, even if you're not a subscriber, over the years, worth checking out. Tim, the guy whose channel it is, Jedi when it comes to glassware, and super knowledgeable in quite a few different realms of collectibles, sports cards, does Also early adopter of Whatnot and NFTs. Yes. Gotta check the chat in just a second. What else? I haven't had a chance to watch. I did start watching this morning. I woke up really early and couldn't get back to sleep. The first half of the new Indiana Jones movie, which I liked. I thought the opening 20-minute CGI cartoon, which is really what it was. It was so CGI. It really did not look realistic at all. Kind of took me out of it a bit, but then it got good. I've been enjoying it otherwise. Once I got through that opener, it's been pretty good so far. All right. Dawn. What's up? Hey, Laura. What is the channel? Over the Years. And, there's not going to be a lot of recent content to go look at because, like I said, been away from the YouTube, and his most recent video was talking about that. And he is bipolar, a recovering addict, has ADHD as well. He just talked about opened up about some of the struggles he faces when reselling and creating content and what comes along with all that. So, no, my feet did not melt off from the clay or the supposedly unpumped and overfull porta potties. Nor was I electrocuted, nor did I catch Ebola. Dodged that bullet again. I mean, you all but asked for it. And yes, I did send a pic of the inside of a porta potty to Dawn to show that they were not as bad as the media was making them out to be. That is a thing that happened while I was at Burning Man. I thought it was pretty fun, and I'm pretty sure Dawn did too. I think I also sent Dawn a picture of my flooded tent, which it wasn't so much a flooded tent, it was a giant mud puddle in front of my tent. I didn't take a lot of pictures. I'm not carrying my phone around a lot out there. Too distracted. This person has a funny last name. I'll say the last name. The last name is Quaddlebaum. I don't think I have ever heard that name before. Quaddlebaum. Sounds like something out of Harry Potter. Or like something out of like The Teacher in A Christmas Story or something like that. Sounds like a fictional character's last name in a children's or mildly comedic movie. Oh yeah, TikTok. Dude, some of the shit that was flying around was absolutely hilarious. Probably gonna have to go pull some orders at some point here. We'll see. Okay, that's going first class. Buster, I'm busy. We'll let you say hi to the peeps in just a sec. Is that just a sec? Yeah. Just a sec. Just a second, dude. I didn't pull that one, did I? I did not. Hey, okay, come here. Come here. Let's say hi to the peeps. For those that missed the beans last night, we'll show the beans. Okay, show the beans. They want to see them, you know they do. I'm going to show the beans. There. Come on. Beans. All right. Is this about treats, or do you just want to dig your claws into my shoulder? You can get you some treats. Come on. Ouch. Yeah. All right. Okay, so that's kind of funny. There was a short next to our camp that was we're on a grid that's out there, so we're sort of like central power. We don't have pole start generator out there. And somebody did get a little bit of a shock, but there was like reports that I saw where like 3 people died of electrocution, which was not true. There was 1 death this year. That is not uncommon. There's, for a city of 70,000 people, the death per capita is actually lower than what you see for similar size cities during a similar time. The death was not related to the weather. Odds are it was probably somebody who was intoxicated, maybe on drugs. There's a toxicology report isn't in, but one of the things when you get hypothermic is you get tired, and a person could have walked out not protected, got cold, got tired, not realized, not thinking clearly, laid down, fell asleep, and died. That's not an unlikely scenario. I don't know for sure that's what happened. Obviously, there's an ongoing investigation, so they haven't released a lot of information. But, you find, the news they did release was they found, the guy, 32 years old, face down in the mud. One can only extrapolate from there, really. Print this one. Oh yeah, man, people are dumb. There was a lot of dumbasses. Basically, like, I was talking about it a little bit yesterday. Like, when it rains in a dry lake bed, silt becomes the muddiest mud that ever mudded. And people, they were told basically, don't drive out. If you drive out, you're going to get stuck. If you get stuck, we're not going to help. So don't do it. People were like, fuck you, science. I'm out of here. And sure enough, a lot of cars got stuck, and they paid for very expensive towing. I'm sure some of them could easily afford it, but not after they had to abandon their cars because they couldn't get anywhere and then had to wait for a tow truck to drive into the desert from Reno, who was willing to drive into the muck with a vehicle that could do that. People freak the fuck out. It's like, you realize this is a desert, and the thing that deserts do is dry out pretty quickly. Like, it rained on Saturday and it was dry by, or rained on Friday, it was dry by Monday. That's pretty quick. And not just dry on Monday, like bone dry on Monday. Outside of the desert floor being chunked up from dumbasses driving around, it was hard as a rock. Because we had a better internet this year, we were able to see a lot of the pictures. Like, somebody took a drone photo that went around the staff there of overhead of the traffic jam of the people trying to get on the gate road. And that was pretty damn funny. Like, there was a lot of people hauling trailers that, it's like, what are you thinking, dude? Your Prius is not going to make it through this. Even the guy in the Jeep, it's like, yeah, at what point do you just realize that you're not getting out of the mud? So stop spinning your wheels and digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Like, that Jeep was up to its window. I didn't even know you could do that with a Jeep. There's a bunch of Trustafarians out there. What's up, Shanna? Let me see if I can do this real quick on not YouTube. Or not, whatever I'm on here. All right, so first of all, hold on a second here. So first of all, come on, Drowning Man, for real? Like, that the best you got? Bro. I mean, nice attitude, bro. But people on the edge of the city were fine. There was a bus that was stranded on the way to the highway, and they were fed and sheltered. And then there was a bus that was on the inside of the city that got stranded, and they just said, you can either stay here on the bus or you can go back to your camp. And when, listen to the informational radio, and when, we'll give like an hour notice before we're ready to roll, and you can come back at that time. So that, a little bit of misinformation in there, but he tried. Probably couldn't hear any of that now that I think about it. Right? I forgot to change my volume setting before I played video. Oh well. You'll live. Don gave the link. Go click the link. Yeah, that dude is fully... So, yeah. Those kind of dudes, we typically see it traveling in groups of 3, 4, and 5, and those we call somewhat affectionately a bronado. Class 3, Class 4, Class 5 bronado. They're riding around in their cargo shirts and their drug rugs, funny hats, camelback. Definitely, relics of the show me your tits era of Burning Man. Early to mid 2000s. National event. It's all, we make fun of them, but honestly make fun of just about everything. So, don't get me wrong. Some of my best friends are bros. It's they're not a lost cause. Just remember, every man bun you see is attached to somebody who was a bro at some point. What's up, Phoebe? Yep, fully frat boys. Yes, I was a frat boy. It's true. Woodstock 99. I don't think that's a fair comparison. Woodstock 99 was a shit show. This was, it rained at Burning Man. And people who are well organized and know what they're doing managed an event and managed it well. Worth noting also. They kept people safe and they got people out. Was it exactly when they wanted to get out? That's probably not. But, you know, they read the back of their ticket. And, you know, just like the rest of the world, there's always going to be whiny little bitches wherever you go. Burning Man is no different. All right, just the last of the postcards. It might be. Woodstock 99 was a fucking mess. Yes, Buster, I see you there. I feel that, actually. Hey, I acknowledge you. I mean, I'm sure percentages might vary for people, but I think that everybody's got a little bit of a whiny bitch in them sometimes. Like everybody has their point somewhere, right? Like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Burning Man has never been a comfortable place to be. It is a harsh desert environment that, frankly, nobody should go to. And to be extremely honest about it, I have been hoping for this for many years. Many years. We thought it was going to happen last year on Monday when the gate opened. We saw this huge thunderstorm coming in, and our whole camp was like standing on top of our container, like, "Oh, goody, goody, it's gonna happen. Shit's gonna hit the fan." And then the storm, like as it was coming into the desert, split and just went around us and left the entire event dry. We're like, so close. But then this year, it did not disappoint. I am doing stuff, Buster. Can you see that? I'm doing stuff? Yes. I know. I'm not leaving again. Don't worry. I'm doing stuff. I just gave you treats. I picked you up, showed the beans. I'll come look at your bag in just a second. Hey, I think you need to just chill. All right. We'll be done in a minute. What? What is it? What? What do you want? Okay. Well, come look at the other bag. Let's go. Come on. Yeah. All right. That is the last of the standard envelope postcards, although I saw a few more came through while we were doing this. But we will deal with those not at this moment. There. Where are we at? Let's see. 54 to go. That is not so bad. How did the food situation? Okay, so I'm on staff, so I had commissary access, which for most of the event. Pre-event, I had food, and then I worked shifts at one of the departments while I was there, so I had some additional food stuff. But then you bring your own food. So most people, you're supposed to bring everything you're supposed to need. So that includes food. Thinning the herd, yes. Right? That's funny. I'll give you, Dawn, you're getting an arbitrary point for that joke because that is pretty funny. One thing. Okay. There are camps that do food service if they go through the rigmarole of getting all the proper permits and stuff. That's a thing. There was a camp one year that was Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster, and they did spaghetti breakfasts. And there's also like a lot of sharing of food and, you know, communal stuff like that. So all right, I'm going to send out, you know what, I'm going to send out 10%, but I'm going to allow counter offers and just see what happens. Got a couple of messages. Oh, I do need to get this out today. Oops. I refunded you, though. I'll just refund him. Done. All right. Start with this pin back button. Nice and easy. This stuff. All right. Sold a I'm for Nixon 3-inch pin back button. Looks like that. Sold for $3. That came from the political ephemera stuff. And listed it, sold it, and now we're shipping it. So basically what I'm doing here today is just getting out everything that is either overdue or about to be overdue. I actually, on a lot of these orders, have until the 11th. Or the 13th in some cases. So I am not super under the gun right now. I got a lot done last night. All the postcards are gone. Actually looking in pretty good shape. So yeah. I do need to go grab a couple of things from the basement, so I'll be right back. Do I have have not yet gone to U-Haul, which I do need to do. But you've got options. Oof. Two big ass things going out. One of them, I do believe I have appropriate boxes for both. This here is 3 cookbook binders, home baking cookbook. That won't fit in there. I bought these, or I didn't buy them. I got them at the Honey Hole for free. So listed them and now sold them. This is going to be for the other thing for sure. Ooh, that's kind of nasty. Maybe not. This. That will fit these. Perfect. Okay. 19 pounds. Luckily, it's going media mail. I'm just going to put this straight outside. All right. Then we've got this big ass BSR Dutch oven, which I think is going to fit just fine in this once we're done. So what we're going to do this stuff might be good. Got like heavy duty bubble wrap, like hot tub bubble wrap. It's not even bubble wrap, it's just bubbly. Don't stab your foot. Okay. It's actually a Lodge cast oven, 12-inch, big honker. $19. And then we are 13, 16, and 7. Going to the North Pole, Alaska, and it cost $24 to ship. That is one of the benefits of living in Washington. Ooh, yeah. That sounds good. I know who that is. I'm not super familiar with the public access show. Oh, wait. I know who that is. Isn't he... Let me see if I'm putting the right face in my brain. Yeah, I know who that guy is. I want artisan bread too. That sounds good. All right, let me put this outside. We've got Nancy Drew and the Bungalow Mystery. A Burke. I've had this in the store for a while. Sold for $15.25. This is, I got a Bastille die-cut Halloween Frankenstein. Articulated. He does have arms. Look at that. This came, this was in the free stuff at the, in the Land of Opportunity at the flea market, not the flea market, the rummage sale. So I saw this, I'm like, I bet that's Bastille. And sure enough, I've sold this stuff before, so I knew what I was looking at. I just looked for the trademark on there, and sure enough, it was there. So I snagged it, especially since it was free. I'm trying to get this folded up best as I can. What did it sell for? $24. Good. Get in the thing. There we go. That one? It's not. Then I think maybe this crazy giant piece of cardboard might be the thing. Do I have another one big enough? I had a piece yesterday. We cut it up. All right, probably not then. But of this, and this could work. Heavy duty, just about the right size. Cut it down. Again, weight's going to be an issue. now, probably don't need all of this. There's two pieces here. If I separate it, and I can cut this down. That down. That's going to work. Just get these brass staples out. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ooh, I may take a dive on the shipping on this one. 25 by 19. No, they paid 10. It's probably going to cost 13, assuming this is 2 pounds. Yeah, and that's what it is. All right. Okay. Well, not the end of the world. Still made money since it was free. I think even if I used a thinner cardboard, it would have been the same thing. because this was pretty close to 2 pounds. All right, done. Yeah. Oh, hi, Eric. Thanks for coming in. Sorry, I'm a little behind on the chat. I've got a lot of stuff that's shipping, so I'm kind of in the ship zone. Sometimes when I get in the ship zone, I am not as attentive to chat as pre or post ship zone mental states. It happens. All right. This outside real quick. Out. And then I'm going to turn this into 2 record shippers. Sold Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Waters, on LP. This sold for $13.45. in. Those will get used later. And then also sold Louis Armstrong, Greatest Hits on LP. Let's do the same thing all over again. Louis Armstrong sold for $12.95. Fuck that up. Just stepped on a brass staple. That was nice. Luckily for me, my feet are currently desert hardened. Felt nothing. Down to 48 orders. We are doing pretty good. sold a CD, The Voodoos, sealed. This I got actually 1 year ago on my way home from Burning Man. I stopped off at a little, or actually on my way in, I stopped off at a little store in Gerlach, Nevada, and they had like a little miniature like thrift store kind of thing going on. And I bought a bunch of stuff, including some sealed media. This was part of that buy. I think I maybe paid 50 cents for it. And it sold for $7.15. This place is a mess. I know. It's going to be a mess until we're done with this. And we'll clean it all up. Yeah, I just got back in from a extended trip, so I'm doing a lot of shipping over the next couple of days. Started yesterday at 171 orders, actually probably about 175. I've had orders trickling in. I'm not trying to clear the queue right now, but I am trying to get my shipping overdue cleared and ship within 24 hours cleared, which I believe I'm almost down to. I have one more shipping overdue. Which I'm doing next. And then I have to go grab one item from downstairs. Griswold, number 8 frying pan. Came from the cast iron garage sale. One of the things I'm going to do after the show is set up my electrolysis bin so I can continue with the cleaning of cast iron. And then I may do another show tonight, or we may just do a whole bunch tomorrow. I'm not sure quite yet how I'm going to work it, but we'll find out. You'll find out with me. I think for now, I'm going to probably try to get some listing done, or at least started. I've kind of been wanting to list for 2 weeks. I like listing. What can I say? And I really haven't been listing since I left 3 weeks ago. So even though there's new listings in my store because I scheduled them out, it has been a couple of days since new items got listed. So the Griswold frying pan sold. This was actually from before I started doing any refurbishing on these, doing the electrolysis bath. So it sold for $42.50. I probably could have gotten 50 or 60, probably more than that, 60 or 70 out of it. But hey, I'm okay with this. This is one I didn't put any work into. And I'm going to make some money off the shipping. Assuming I have a medium flat rate box down here, which I should. Mailing box. Mailing box. Mailing box. Medium. Almost 10. So there is one item I need to get out for that is, I have not pulled yet. So we'll head down to the reseller seller trademark in just a minute. Grab that item. Yep. Okay. Everything else going out right now doesn't have to go out until, actually there's 1, 2, 3, some items that sold yesterday. 3 items from yesterday, but one of them is, so we might do a little bit of a ship show this evening. We'll see what happens. We're down to 46 orders. That's pretty good. So I think I'm just going to call it right here since I'm caught up. Let me see where my late shipping percentage is at now. Still at 96, which is still top rated. So that's good. Hello, Lewis. All right, everybody. So that's going to be it for now. I'll probably be going live later today. If not today, certainly tomorrow. Down to 40. 6 in the queue, and at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those came in since we started shipping. So that's pretty good. We're actually down to, from where we started, we're at 35 of the 171 orders that were waiting for me at the start of yesterday. So that's pretty good, considering we were only at it for 3 hours yesterday and another 2 hours today. We're making great time. So make sure you got them bell notifications turned on. Hopefully see you tomorrow. We'll catch you all on the Flippy Flop. Peace out. Bye.